Hi guys, and welcome to my first video. This is Space Clary here, and in this video I'm building the Fa Family Farm from Mulan, and I'm doing this for Allysim's Disney collab that she put together about a couple months ago actually now. I actually built this a couple months well, not a couple months ago, like a month ago. And I'm really excited to show it to you guys. I started building it before we had the terrain tools, and then I finally did the backyard when we got them. So it looks a lot better than it originally did, but sorry I'm starting you guys off in the middle of the build. But when I started building this, I was only on my laptop, and there was no way that little thing could handle recording and playing The Sims. It could barely handle The Sims, to be honest. But here I am. I got a couple of new packs since I had built this, and I wanted to look and see if I could figure out anything else to do with them and see if I wanted to change anything. I changed a couple of things. I'm doing some fun play roofs and making the roofs. The roofing on this thing was ridiculous. That archway, you have to move objects on. Trying to get that roof in the middle up there was ridiculous. I really hate roofs after this build. Not gonna lie, it was a pain. And like you can't have like a roof within one square of a wall that's not of the same height now with the weird foundations. I don't know. I was trying to get them closer together and to like the buildings to the walls. But since the walls are actually like rooms, it wasn't letting me do that. But it looks really awesome. I'm just trying to figure out what if I want to change things around here. Most of this build is going to be just the backyard and figuring out how all of that goes, because animated houses aren't like, they're not how you would think them to be, because who wants continuity? That's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know, but it's all wibbly wobbly, and people jump from the back of the house to the front of the house without any warning, and nothing makes sense because there is no actual layout floor plan that they are going by when they animate these things. So it's just kind of, I took a layout that, not a layout, but I took there's this like big view that you can see of it from Mulan 2. And I used that for my basic layout, and then I watched the movie probably like 2 to 3 dozen times trying to prepare for this. So, speaking of movies and Disney, there will be a link for Allysim in the bottom, for her YouTube page on the bottom, and a link to the YouTube playlist for all the other Simmers that are involved. And I will try and link everyone below. I will probably miss someone knowing me, but there will be lots of links in the description below, so you guys want to go check those out. That'd be awesome. And I just want to know what you guys think of this as we're going through and how I'm doing, because this is probably really bad. But you know what? It's going to be fun. And that's all that really matters, right? So I was trying to make this house kind of in the time period of the movie, so I didn't use like any electronics. The armor, her dad's armory slash I guess you call armory not barracks, but like armory where like her dad keeps her suit of armor. I used a wardrobe, but I didn't want that room to be just like an open room, like a large open room with a wardrobe, so I put a table and a desk in there. But there's no computer, and all the plumbing, except for the sinks, are the the nicely handcrafted ones that you can make at the woodwork bench. And there's also not a lot of not walls, doors in the movie that don't like from room to room inside. There's just like a bunch of like doorways and walkways or archways. So I just kind of did that and put curtains so there's like some privacy. I don't know actually how well it's going to work with your Sims, but it should work. I'm not 100% sure about that though, so maybe privacy might be a thing and you might have to put some doors in. And if that's the case, I'm really sorry. I don't think I play tested this. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But it looks pretty cool. There's a lot of landscaping in the backyard. And it's the family farm, the Fa family farm. But I'm not really sure what they farm. Because in the movie, they're like, we'll lose the farm. And I'm just like, one of the ancestors says that, and I'm just like, what are you farming? Bamboo? I mean, that might be. I have no idea. Maybe it's a different type of farm. I'm not really sure. But it was actually a lot of fun doing this. I don't usually do huge, like, builds that aren't, like, McMansions. Because usually McMansions become McMansions because I like to build giant families. We'll build them for giant families because I come from one. But this was a lot more just, like, outdoors, and I left a lot of open space, too. At one point I felt like I should, like, add something to the space, but I didn't feel like I needed to. Or I didn't feel like I needed to, yes? Okay, yeah. Sorry, words are hard today. Words are hard always, let's be real. But the little, temple, I'm not really sure what it's called. I feel like I should know what it's called. Where the, ancestors' tombstones are. That was a lot of fun trying to figure that out. And trying to play with the terrain tools. I'm pretty sure that was the first time I ever played with the terrain tools. Like I said, it's been about a month, so I can't really remember quite all that much. But this was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to do this for my first video. The rocks took 90 years, but I'm really glad I figured out that when you put rocks down for, on, like, the side of the fountain, when you move the fountain, they stay there. Because, mind blown, I had no idea that worked like that. So, that was pretty cool. Always learning something new in The Sims, ain't that right? But the river stream was pretty fun to build. But the main house I kind of had some issues with, because in the movie it's supposed to be, like, a more, like, narrow area. But it didn't really, not with the backyard, didn't really fit with any of the lot sizes we had available to us. I really wanted to make the backyard, like, the focal point of it, because that's, like, to me, that's the most iconic area. I mean, that's where a lot of the songs happen, and a lot of the most iconic scenes that happen on the farm, or in the family house, happen there. Like, at the very end with Shang and Mulan and her dad and grandma and mom and everything. But hopefully I'll be getting you the video of the Fa family cast video soon. That was a lot of fun to do. They're all in, like, so I made the house, like, in their time, so there's, like, no electronics, but then I made the cast people in modern clothes because it's kind of hard to do casts of the times, because I made it with no CC. None of these, the build or the cast, neither have CC. So they're both on the gallery for you guys to download and play with as you want. But I'm just kind of trying to figure out where to go from here, because lots of plants, trying to figure out how to make it look kind of overgrown, but not, like, abandoned overgrown. I don't know, it was weird. Trying to figure out how to do that in the background. But it was a lot of fun, which I've said, like, probably, like, 20 times. I'll get better at this voiceover thing as I work on it. There's just a lot of scaling issues that I worked on because it didn't work, because animated houses don't take scale in to consideration when they're building them. Because they don't build them. They just animate parts of them at a time. But, yeah, so you can't tell because this is my first video. But I'm actually getting over a cold finally. So, if my voice sounds weird in the next video, it's because it actually sounds weird in this one. Trying not to lose my voice, even though this is the third time I've done this voiceover, because learning curve is a thing, you guys. But I don't even know. It was a lot of fun, and like I've said 20 million times now, oh my goodness. Like, blah, 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 blah. I really hope that you all have a wonderful holidays, because I wanted to get this done before the holidays, which is why I'm doing it. Still somewhat sick. But I will not. Oh, well, that was weird. I hopefully will become more regular at this. So give me like a couple weeks or a month, since it's the holidays and everything, to get it all a schedule figured out, so like I can do this for you guys a lot more, just a lot more often, and actually keep a regular schedule. I'm also on Twitch, so go check me out there. I'm still Base Clary there. And we're getting kind of close to the video now, so go ahead and check all of the links in the description for all the awesome simmers that worked on this collab. Hit that like button. Tell me what you thought of the video. Give me any pointers you want to give me, anything I can work on, what you thought of the build. You can go download it from the gallery. I still have a minute to go, so hit that like button and subscribe and turn on those notifications. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye.